how to survive in France if you are broke. Wherever I see discounts, I'm there. Even if it's 1%, puts me inside. I'm there. Let's go. Research. In-depth research. Come on. Of course, like legal ways. We only do legal things here. We don't do illegal. So if you're looking for illegal information, door is there. Door is close this side. Use it. Okay? Hello, human. It's always nice to have you here. I hope you're good. So as promised in my last video, I talked about coming back on here to share with you how to survive in France if you are broke. I have my book here as always. Oh, it can't zoom. Yeah, I have my tiny, this is the book of, I won't say book of life because it's the Bible that is the book of life. This is the book of research. In-depth research. Come on. So if you are in France, you came here for your studies, or if you're planning to move here for your studies and all of that, don't come here and be doing, oh my god, things are so, open your eyes. I'm Nigerian, I'm an Igbo girl, so anywhere we find ourselves, we are always vigilant and alert, and our eyes are always like, you know, because we always want to find better ways to live and survive, of course, like legal ways. So we only do legal things here. We don't do illegal. So if you're looking for illegal information, just, oh, the door is there. The door is close this side. Use it. Okay. So first and foremost, when you get to France and you have, you know, you finally settle in, you have a house, be it like an independent house where you just pay rent to a landlord, or a house like a room in a student residence like in Crous, or you know, a hostel or anything like that, whatever it is, so long as it is in France, it is, you have the right to apply for a housing aid to a body called CAF. Okay, so basically CAF pays half of your rent. So let's say your rent is about 200 euros every month. CAF could pay about 80 to 100 or 120 euros every month for you. But then the thing is, once you arrive France and you get your house, your residence, whatever it is, you have to apply for CAF immediately because they get lots of applications, so it takes a long time before they respond, and sometimes they could take like 2 or 3 months before they get back to you. And when they do, it will just be to tell you, oh, your name wasn't spelled correctly, or oh, we just sent you your password by courier, it will get to you soon, thank you, have a good day. And then you get the password, and then you log into your account to take another maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks before they respond again. So you have to apply as fast as you can. But then the good thing is when you get to France, you get your room, you get your house, whatever, and you start paying your rent. When CAF hasn't responded, whatever, let's say you paid 200 euros for like 5 months before the CAF was finally, you know, done and activated or whatever, they would pay you back all, like, let's say you paid from January to May without the help of CAF. The CAF would pay you back half of each rent from January to that May that you have paid, and then continue then paying half from June. Like, you know, I don't know if you get it. So basically, if you've paid 200, they pay you half of all the rent you've paid so far, and then continue paying the half, you know, for the consecutive months, if that makes sense. So yeah, so you get to have the French government pay half of your rent basically. So that actually, imagine having to, 100 euros is not beans, guy. Imagine if somebody gives you 100 euros in France. That person loves you, or that person is rich, because it's a lot of money. You know, it's a lot of money. And to have the government just pay half of, you know, pay that, some people get about 400 euros to be their, you know, CAF money, probably because their rent is like 800. You know, you get to live in a luxurious place, pay a high rent, but then knowing fully well that, you know, half of it will be taken care of later on by CAF. I think that's really amazing. Like I've been in France for almost 2 years now, and I still find that hard to, you know, believe that, you know, that's possible, that's actually happening, you know. But then it's happening. You just have to shine your eyes, like I said. The next one is getting free healthcare, like absolutely free. When I say free, I mean free, like even if you go for surgery, you go for whatever it is, like whatever it is, healthcare is free. But you have to apply. All of these things are available to you, but you have to do the work. Nobody's going to come and be like, oh, have you gotten your health insurance? No, you have to apply for it. You have to follow it up. You have to send mails to them to check, you know, or go to the office to check. Oh, I've been waiting for my application for a while now and I haven't heard anything. You have to do the work. So yes, usually people like maybe foreigners just apply for the social security, you know, health insurance, and then that only pays 70% of your healthcare fees. But then what people may not know is that there's something called complémentaire 1 minute complémentaire santé solidaire, CSS. It is basically going to cover full, like all the cost of your healthcare, everything, you know, the health insurance plus the CSS, because if you don't get your social security number first, you wouldn't be able to apply for CSS. So first you apply for CSS, health insurance, then you apply for the CSS when you get your social security number. As usual, every useful link, every important information would be found in the description box. Okay, so moving on, the next tip I have for you today is train ticket discounts, right? It's possible for you to get like maybe 20 or 30% off all your train tickets, but then you have to apply for these you know, discounts. I used to have carte avantage. Carte avantage usually takes off, I think, about 30% off every train ticket I buy. But then I think this one isn't free. I think it should cost you around 50 euros for 1 year. But like, it's worth it, because I mean, of course, if you think you would be traveling a lot with the train, then maybe you can get it, you know, 50 euros, and then you only pay that for a whole year. So all the train tickets, all the trips you would go for with a train would get like 30% off all of them. So I think that's really cool. But then again, there are other train ticket discounts that are for free. Like I used to have one called Carte Solidaire. Carte Solidaire was for specific cities. It's not for like the whole of France, but the Carte Avantage, the one I paid 50 euros for, was for the whole of France. And it was worth it because I was moving a lot with trains, and it was totally worth it. So of course, if if it applies to you, then you should absolutely go for it. Then the next thing is offers and discounts on your shopping receipts. Like, what I mean is, usually when you go to like a supermarket or something like that, you go and you buy stuff. When they give you your tickets, if you look at it, they are usually, I don't know, I think I should have one here. Let's see. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, I don't. Usually there are offers for, like, just several offers, like, on the printed receipt. So it's for you to look at it to know where it applies. It shows you the information about, maybe when you go for bowling with your friends, you can get 5% off. Listen, 5% off, you may think, oh, that's just nothing. It's a lot. If you get all these discounts and you use it all the time, you might not know, but it's actually saving you a lot of money. Wherever I see discounts, I'm there. Even if it's 1%, puts me inside. I'm there. Let's go. Anything to save my money, man, because it ain't easy. It's not easy in these streets. You have to save your money, because you don't know the days where things would need you to do, like, spend so much, like, unexpectedly, unplanned. So always save. It's very, very important, because when you make it. Next on the list, so it is possible for you to apply for social aid or, like, student aids. Every student in France should have access to the Mes Services website. Mes Services website is like a website for, like, information for students in France, and information about student residencies, competitions, and all of these things that has to everything that literally has to do with students. And then if you need to apply for social aids, you can find that on the website. And as usual, the links will be shared, but then most of the links I would share, since these are things that you only get access to when you're in France, I doubt you'll be able to go into them when you're not here yet. But then I'll share them anyway, so you could take a look and see how it works and get ready for all of that. You can get free foodstuffs at least once every week in France, and you don't necessarily have to be a student. I mean, if you're working, you can have access to free food every week. It's possible. You just have to ask questions, check online, and figure out where that happens in the city that you live in. Of course, there would be students that would have ideas about this. I wouldn't know, like, in every city. I can only tell you for my city. The city that I live in, the place where we go to get free food is called Restaurant du Cœur. Hat restaurant of hats. But yeah, you can get free food every week, free, like, raw food stuff. And it's not things that would be thrown away or no. These are actually, they literally buy that or get that to share, to give you, like, literally. It's not things that, it's not unwanted things, like really good stuff that you can actually pay good money for in in supermarkets and all of that. So yeah. Then another way to save your money is, there's an application called Too Good To Go. So basically, this application, I don't think you can have access to it when you're not in France, But this application is one where you can have access to cheaper foodstuff. Basically, shops or supermarkets or whatever, when they are when they have like products that they would not necessarily throw away. First of all, in France, no shop can sell bad goods or bad products to you, because if that happens, that shop would face problems from the French government. There are so many rules, there are so many laws that protect the citizens, and like literally everybody in France, foreigner, national, whatever. So shops, first of all, take that out of your mind that, oh, maybe the shops are just selling the things cheaper because they are bad. No, it's just like these shop owners, they know that if they leave this product for this long, they wouldn't be able to sell it anymore because it is prohibited in France. When it gets to a certain stage, you have to throw it away. So in order for them not to get to that point where they have to throw it away, they now bring down the prices so that people can, like, you know, come and buy all of it. So this application, Too Good To Go, is where you can find such products. But then you have to check it all the time because people are always using it. So sometimes you check it and then it's like nothing is available because people have, people have taken everything that is available. So yeah, you have to check it all the time. Then this last tip, I'm not quite sure if it actually works. Why? Because I haven't lived in a house where I had to pay my electricity bills myself. I live in a student residence, so it's the owner of the residence that pays the bill, right? I just pay my rent, okay? Even though my rent consists of or comprises my electricity bill, but then my electricity bill is fixed. It doesn't fluctuate like with the months or with whatever. So I can't say if this works, but I have heard, because we are always asking questions. You ask to learn and understand how things work around you. So I've also watched videos on YouTube and read about things. So apparently electricity for electricity bills in France, there are peak hours and off-peak hours, and usually off-peak hours are in the night, where the bill becomes half. So I heard. So when you need to, like, maybe if you live in a house where you have to pay your electricity bill yourself, like when your electricity bills are not fixed, then maybe this could apply to you. If you need to wash, like if you need to use the washing machine, or if you need to bake, or anything that needs heavy, current or whatever, then you should do that in the night when it's off-peak hours, because your bills would now be half, right? So I haven't tried this. Don't know if it's true, but I've asked a lot of people and they said it is true. So I don't think they would be lying. So we can only try and see. So I'm pretty sure there are a lot more other things in France that could help you save money that I'm yet to figure out, but these so far are the things that I have to share with you. Like I said, and I would always say, every important or useful link or information would be in the description box. So read it and help yourself out. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you. I hope you found this video helpful. Share it with whoever you think might need it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. And if you're coming to France, or if you do arrive in France, please holler at your girl and bring me Nigerian things. Bring me things from whichever country you're coming from. But if you're coming from Nigeria, Come on, sister, I'm your sister. Show me some love. But yeah, until next time.